are from Fukui Commercial High School
and Kaohsiung Commercial High School.
March 11, 2011, February 6, 2018, June 28 to July 8, 2018. Do you remember what happened on those days? Yes, those days are the days in which large-scale natural disasters happened in Japan and Taiwan. Even now, those communities haven't recovered. We are sure that all of you wanted to do something to help disaster victims, but did you actually support them? Many of you were not able to do anything, even though you wanted to.
Thus, we have come up with a plan for people to connect across borders, which we will share with you here at World Youth Meeting. We think that world's well-being depends on relationships we have with each other.
Now, we will talk about three things. First, our experience volunteering in Okayama for the West Japan treasure land recovery. Second, our idea to create a network of high school students to help recovery efforts. And third, the effects of such a network. First, the West Japan treasure land happened, and in the process of making presentations, we wanted experience and see the disaster areas directly. Fortunately, we had an opportunity to visit there to work as volunteers with JK Note Group, which consists of just high school students. We went to Okayama in July. Before we went there, we thought that all of Okayama flooded and was destroyed completely. We had seen such scenes in mass media, so many people canceled their trips to Okayama. As a result, Okayama suffered about 1 billion yen in economic losses.
When we arrived at Okayama station, we were surprised that the station was in relatively normal condition. However, Mabe Cross City, next to Okayama City, was so heartbreaking that we were lost for words. Before visiting elementary school as volunteers, we were vital in being nuisance to them because we didn't have enough power to restore the town, such as removing mats and distributing daily necessities. However, they welcomed us warmly with violent thank you. We were supposed to support them because even disaster victims try to reconstruct their city as soon as possible. While staying in elementary school, we interacted with children by helping with their homework and playing with them. Surprisingly, most of them were cheerful and bright.
We realized that what we can do is to inform people of the real situation and to spread our support among as many people as possible. Through this experience, we also came up with the following idea.
We wish to create a network of people to help others in disaster situations. To do so, we suggest making a Facebook page. By doing this, we can spread our network around the whole world. This page would consist of not only high school students, but also anyone who wants to help reconstruction efforts after disasters. The name of this page will be the Revival System Union, or RSU. The reason why we want to make the union is that we are never able to do anything during or after disasters. So we'd like to make a plan so that even high school students can assist with relief efforts.
Now, we will explain RSU. If our RSU network spreads throughout Japan, people who live in disaster zones can upload movies or pictures of their situation. As a result, non-disaster victims can know the reality of the situation and share their knowledge with others. This information will encourage and inspire people to fundraise and send relief supplies. If disaster victims want something from users of RSU, they only need to show their address.
We are starting our plan here today. We want you, World Youth Meeting participants, to take part in our union and aid in our reconstruction effort. We have set a donation box near the exit. Any donation you give today will be contributed to JK Note. The account name of RSU is written on the donation box, so please join us. If you participate in RSU, there will be positive effects for disaster victims. RSU can connect Japan with people around the world. Then we can exchange disaster information with each other. When a disaster happens in Japan, through RSU, we can send what we need not only within Japan, but also from other countries.
Through RSU, aid can be properly delivered to communities. In addition, with RSU, people can advertise special products and famous good manufacturers in disaster area. By doing so, disaster areas can get back on their feet financially.
Moreover, according to a disaster victim of the West Japan torrential rains, teenagers are especially hurt mentally by disasters. So, thanks to RSU, disaster victims can link with peers and offer them comfort or advice. By doing so, many disaster victims can erase their mental suffering and we can be anchors for them. Disaster victims have trouble in so many ways. RSU can use a variety of methods to help support victims so that they can overcome their suffering.
In conclusion, we can be prepared if a new disaster happens suddenly. The next victim of a disaster would be me or you. We need to have mutual cooperation. When we consider others, it's possible to change a small spirit of goodwill into a big contribution, said Helen Keller. Our RSU is a network that can unite people who want to take part in the reconstruction of disaster areas. It was started by us and can spread throughout the world through World Youth Meeting and people here now. Let's take action to improve our well-being and future.
Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much. It is judging time. Please raise your card. Cards down, please. Thank you. Any comments from judges?
Thank you again for your presentation. It was very good teamwork and you all remembered your parts that you needed to say and delivered them well, really well memorised. The other thing I liked about your presentation was you used original photos, which makes your presentation stand out more. Next, I'm going to ask you a little bit of a hard question. Do you really think with social media that liking or posting a comment can really cheer up someone who is suffering through a natural disaster?
Sorry, pardon?
So, do you really think with RSU, so it's kind of social networking, online, do you really think posting some small comment, gamba, to someone having, like living through a natural disaster can really help?
Yes, because by receiving some comments by using social media, people who live in disaster areas can be encouraged by them because in fact we went to Okayama to recover their town. Then they said your support or your words encouraged us. So yes, so even the words through social media can encourage them, I think.
Okay, thank you for your answer.
Please go back to your seat.